Kid got bullied for liking MrBeast. The internet got him revenge.
This kid was bullied for liking MrBeast.
You sure he wasn't bullied for this Fortnite shirt? I like MrBeast too, alright? I never seen anybody come for me for liking MrBeast. We gonna see though.
But when the internet found out, it changed his life forever.
Amazing.
This is Gabe Lyles. A few days ago, Gabe and his dad were doing some shopping at Target. That's when suddenly 3 men approached Gabe and his dad. They said that they worked for MrBeast and told Gabe some amazing news. They said Gabe was part of a shopping cart challenge video they were making, a type of video MrBeast has made before.
Oh nah, bruh. He probably was hype as hell. I know I would too. Let me find out. A dude say he represent MrBeast. Grab anything you want. Yo, bro, I'm throwing the whole rack inside of the shopping cart. I'm just thinking, like, imagine how he felt afterwards when it was time to like check out, or when he looked around and he didn't even see them.
When Gabe heard this news, it was a dream come true. He had been a massive MrBeast fan for years now. The men said they were first going to blindfold Gabe. He would then have 10 minutes to go around the Target filling up his shopping cart. And at the end, everything in the cart they would buy for Gabe. They asked Gabe's dad if he was okay with it, and he said yes.
Said that they wanted to do a fill the cart challenge. Whatever we could put within the cart, they'll pay for.
But he did warn the men that Gabe has a disability, being seriously hearing impaired, to which the men said that's exactly the kind of person we're looking for.
And y'all are using his disability to like further prove the fact that you guys are legit? Nah, that is so wrong. Hey kid, we see that you got a hearing aid, so if there's anyone that's gonna get this, it's you. Come on, bro, now you're pitying him and you're making him look dumb.
But the men had a nasty plan. They blindfolded Gabe, but then immediately ran away, leaving Gabe confused and crying. Gabe's dad TJ was also very confused, but soon realized what had happened. The men did not in fact work for MrBeast, and instead were playing a nasty prank on his disabled son.
And it's like, out of everyone you could have pulled the prank on, you want to do it on his son? Like, do you not feel a little guilty afterwards? Because I highly doubt the internet would find this particular case funny. In general, I feel like, bro, the best pranks are the ones that you don't harm people, you know, or like you don't hurt their feelings, at least to this extent.
Gabe's dad said his heart sank, but Gabe's reaction was even more sad.
It broke my heart because I thought my dreams were coming true.
Being an innocent kid, Gabe had no idea people could be so mean. But one thing in particular these pranksters said upset Gabe's dad the most.
My son leaned in and said that he couldn't hear them because he had to wear hearing aids, and they said that's why we are choosing you for this challenge.
Yo, arresting kids, bro. This gotta be illegal in some state.
Because of the hearing loss.
Gabe thought he was going to get some free gifts and be in his idol's video, but his dreams were shattered without him even knowing what was going on. After this happened, Gabe would not stop crying, which understandably made his dad TJ furious. TJ expressed his anger with a Facebook post, explaining the situation, and even noting that he told them his son was hearing impaired, to which one of the pranksters said, that's exactly who we're looking for. TJ also said all 3 men videotaped this with their phones.
And you know what's crazy? It's like, you guys thought you guys were pulling a funny prank just for the internet to just backfire on you. You did all of that thinking you were gonna get like a banger video, and now look, nobody likes you.
Going on to say, I don't know what type of sick individuals target kids with special needs. It's a special kind of disgusting person to prey on them. I understand as an adult I should have known better, but honestly, I didn't think someone would be as disgusting to stoop that low. Truly, I hope these 3 men can live with themselves knowing they ruined a kid's day and left him in tears.
I feel like they regret it. They probably did not get like a banger video or anything from it. If anything, all they got was just hate.
Clearly, the 3 men had been doing this for a TikTok prank, with zero regard for the upset and damage they would cause. After TJ made this post, the local town hall found out, and gave Gabe $200 to go on a shopping trip in Target. Target then matched this, meaning Gabe had $400 to spend. Meaning Gabe was able to do the challenge he was promised by the 3 men. But things then got even better for Gabe. When the internet found out, the story went viral, with thousands of people tagging MrBeast himself. MrBeast replied both on TikTok and Twitter.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, if MrBeast wants to get in contact with you, it gotta feel weird in some way, bro. Because I feel like MrBeast helped so much people. I wouldn't be surprised if MrBeast just went outside and people just gave him just sob stories and on top of sob stories in hopes that he could change their lives.
Twitter trying to get in touch. The news reporter who broke the story, named Cassidy, soon confirmed MrBeast had been in contact with Gabe's family, and it now seems like Gabe may be in a MrBeast MrBeast video soon, meaning that Gabe's dreams will come true. But many still didn't understand why the three men had done this to Gabe in the first place. Why pretend to be from MrBeast and trick a young kid? It soon turned out this was part of a TikTok prank challenge, known as the Shopping Cart Challenge prank. This is where pranksters pretend they're going to pay for someone's shopping but then don't, running away and leaving them with a cart full of stuff they can't afford. TikToker Kendrick Curry actually started the prank, but he was not involved in the situation with Gabe, and actually spoke out against what the three men did.
When it comes to somebody of his age, it's kind of a little bit on the wrong side.
Bro, I think it's wrong in general, bro. I feel like you gotta understand, you don't know what people are actually dealing with. So when you promise them something like, oh, get any groceries you want, a lot of people are probably on their like last dollar, or they couldn't even afford those groceries themselves. You can't be that out of touch to think that that prank is actually like an amazing prank to pull. Like, I understand to the core, it's like, oh my goodness, look at them, like they're picking all these things, bro, they're not even gonna get it. That's so embarrassing. But it's like, I don't know. Hopefully you don't make a habit of doing this.
I just hope he's okay.
Of course, the prank is quite mean on any person, but to do this to an innocent disabled kid really is awful. But Kendrick felt so bad for starting the prank that he actually reached out to Gabe's family to see if he could help. Gabe's dad said his son was over the moon with all the support he got. But even with all the attention, Gabe kept saying the same thing. I hope this helps people. Gabe truly is a pure soul. And although he did experience the bad side of humanity, the internet showed him that good people still exist in this world. But a kid who was bullied even more for a TikTok is this boy named Aiden. One day, Aiden was shopping at Target. That's when a TikToker asked him to be in a video. At first, Aiden was skeptical but said okay. The TikToker began asking Aiden about video games.
Fortnite.
I don't play Fortnite.
What do you play?
Roblox.
What do you do on Roblox?
Play just to impress with my baddies.
Wait, can you say that again?
Play just to impress with my baddies.
Bro, I love how his like tone of voice just changed. You would have never expected it. What game do you play? I play Roblox. What game? I play Dress to Impress with my baddies. Maybe he's trying to get you a banger at TikTok. What are y'all gonna do to mess this kid up, bro? He looked too innocent. Calm down, bro.
What do you dress as? A princess?
No, it's whatever the theme is.
Oh, whatever the theme.
Hey, yo, Elite game, by the way. Hold on. You're not gonna act like Dress to Impress is not an Elite Roblox game that was created, all right? Let's put some respect on it.
Theme is. Okay, that's wonderful. That's great to hear. And what's your name?
Aiden.
Aiden explained to the TikToker that he plays Dress to Impress on Roblox, which is a Roblox game where you dress your character in different outfits. Aiden said this in such a confident and nonchalant way, but that didn't stop the TikToker from attempting to make fun of him, giving the camera a wry look, and asking Aiden if he dresses like a princess. The TikToker also placed the painting nail emoji on the video, making fun of Aiden and calling him feminine. When the video was first posted, many comments mocked Aiden, but as more and more people saw the video, the comments began to change, with people sticking up for Aiden and praising him for being
Is it that serious? I don't know. The vibe of the video just felt satirical. I don't think he genuinely meant any ill will. I mean, he did say it in a sassy way, but there's nothing wrong with being sassy. If anything, that created the banger of TikTok. And plus, it could have been rehearsed. I don't think he was genuinely out to get Aiden, but if he was, then shit. I mean, you made him look cool.
so confident in himself. Many comments also criticized the TikToker for trying to make fun of Aiden. Bro was trying so hard to cyberbully him, but it didn't work. Dude was for real trying to make fun of a little kid. The way he tried to embarrass Aiden. Clearly, the comments were now on Aiden's side. Aiden's confidence and openness inspired many people. Soon, people even began making fan edits of Aiden, trying to uplift his spirits after the negative comments he received.
Okay, the only thing he really did is put a nail emoji and look at the camera a little bit weird. Now, granted, if he was like making fun of his appearance and telling him, yo, bro, like, yo, stop playing that lame ass game, like, oh, you sassy as hell, that would have been doing too much. But it's not like this man put a hate campaign on his ass trying to get him down. I don't think this TikTok was that deep. Let me know what y'all think.
TikToker actually made 2 videos with Aiden on the same occasion, and the second one was even worse, asking Aiden an inappropriate question.
Aiden, one more interview. One more.
What?
Okay, come over here. Listen closely. What race wouldn't you date?
Don't answer that.
My mom.
All right, thank you for your interview. Have a good day.
When people saw this, they criticized the TikToker even more, telling him to leave Aiden alone, and saying that he should buy Aiden something if he's going to use him to make videos.
Anybody that asks you what race you wouldn't date and why, they clearly want to get you some hate. If you answer that with any race, you're gonna be racist. It's not okay to exclude any race. Like, you could have a preference for a certain race, but you can't exclude anybody. You can't say, no, this race, I just wouldn't do it. With that being said, why are you asking a minor this?
But due to these videos, Aiden now has tons of fans, giving him praise for his confidence, and even offering to give him free Robux. Aiden has now inspired so many people to be comfortable in being themselves, and not let trolls and haters affect you. In 2020, a mother posted a heartbreaking video. It showed her 9-year-old son, Quaden, crying.
So I've just picked my son up from school, witnessed a bullying episode, rang the principal, and I want people to know this is what bullying does.
The Australian boy is Indigenous and has dwarfism, which his mother says leads to him being bullied badly at school. So to raise awareness, Quaden's mother posted this video, but she and Quaden could never expect what happened next.
To anyone that's getting bullied and it's actually like affecting them, and bullying could come in many forms, all right? Like, you could get roasted badly, and although people will try to gaslight you and act like, oh, they're just making fun of you, they're just poking fun, it's not that deep, that could be bullying. Just know that high school and middle school, bro, it's not even an important part of your life. There's much more to life. High school is just a blip in your whole existence. To anyone that's going through it, just know that after you graduate, nobody there is gonna pick on you. Like, everyone's gonna be worried about themselves, and yeah, you got this.
The video soon went viral, and was even seen by Australian actor Hugh Jackman, telling Quaden that he has a friend in him.
Quaden, you are stronger than you know, mate. And no matter what, you got a friend in me.
Yeah, if Wolverine tells you that you're friends with him, that's worth getting bullied. I'm sorry, I had to say it. Hey, when I was going through it in high school, if you were to tell me Wolverine was gonna tell me what's up, then I'd allow it. But shout out to Wolverine though.
The Australian National Rugby League also made a video supporting Quaden.
Hey Quaden, how you going, guys? Just want to wish you all the best, brother. We know you're going for a hard time right now, but the boys are here, we got your back, we're here to support you, bud.
And even invited Quaden to one of their games. American comedian Brad Williams and British actor Warwick Davis showed their support for Quaden too. Soon, a GoFundMe was started for Quaden, with the aim being to raise $10,000 to send Quaden to Disneyland. But instead of raising $10,000, the GoFundMe raised $457,000.
Damn! When I got bullied, all I got was an ass whooping when I got home. Yo, let me show emotion next to my parents when I was a kid. Yo, they would have been like, what's wrong with your ass? Man, we could have been raising a bag. Nah, but shout out him though.
$840, way more than anyone expected. But all of this attention caused some negativity, with some even claiming Quaden was lying about his age, and was actually 18 years old. This was totally untrue. Cardi B even took to Instagram to defend Quaden, telling people to stop saying Quaden is lying about his age.
Y'all just mad that he ran up a bag, huh, and it wasn't you, and you got bullied for free. Come on, bro. I highly doubt that someone would bring that much attention to a child if they were lying. Let that child get bullied and school and on the internet, oh, he's cooked.
I really don't think that he's lying on his age.
But despite all of the attention and money, Quaden remained humble, saying that he hopes his situation will bring awareness to all of the victims of bullying around the world, as well as raising awareness of dwarfism. Today, Quaden is far happier and is no longer bullied, and has now made new friends, leaving behind his old classmates. A kid who was in a similar situation to Quaden is this boy. Meet Shaden Walker.
You look like a Diary of a Wimpy Kid character.
One day, a homeowner got an unexpected visit. A young boy rang his doorbell and said this.
I just wanted to see if you knew any kids around like 11 or 12 maybe, because I need some friends, like really bad.
The homeowner wasn't home, but spoke to the boy through his Ring doorbell camera.
Well, they're not my friends anymore, because they're bullies to me.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, man.
Do you have any kids?
Yeah, she's 2 years old though, man.
Okay, that's great, because I love 2-year-olds.
I understand that, like, he didn't have any crazy intent behind that, but that sounds crazy, my dog. Nah, but in reality, bro, it's kind of sad that someone is knocking on other doors asking for friends. He'd be comfortable hanging out with a 2-year-old. You know, that's how bad he needs someone to accompany him. Hopefully he good, though.
To be honest,
Shaden clearly wanted friends, but sadly was getting bullied, but bravely had the confidence to go and ask strangers for more friends, something even many adults would not do. The homeowner, Brennan Ray, and his wife Angel were so touched, so decided to post the doorbell footage in order to get Shaden some more friends. Immediately, many people replied, calling Shaden brave and saying they would be his friend. Brennan also introduced Shaden to his 2-year-old daughter. When Shaden's mother realized what was going on, she had this to say.
When I saw all the love and affection, it was awe-inspiring and beautiful, and the two people who created this video have the biggest heart of gold.
And thankfully the video worked, with Shaden saying he now has more friends.
It's
but
good.
That's not all.
It's great that he actually went out and asked for friends, because there's a lot of people that would probably be comfortable with being lonely and just not try to look out for friends. But at least he had the courage to be like, you know what, bro, I ain't gonna lie, my lonely ass needs someone to talk to. The opposite could have been much more detrimental to him. He could have been tweaking. He could have been like, oh my goodness, bro, I hate life. But he actually went out and looked for some friends. I feel like a lot of people need to do that, bro.
Made a GoFundMe for Shaden, which soon racked up over $37,000.
YouTube, you know what? I need some friends. Life has been very difficult for me. I don't have no friends. I have no one to talk to. I only have this camera. My GoFundMe will be in the link in the description. Raise me 100,000. Maybe that will get me some friends. Just let me know. That is insane. 37K.
But despite being given all of this money, Shaden decided not to keep it, instead choosing to donate the money to charity. Another bullied kid is this 50.
Oh, hell nah, bro. If I'm his mom, I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, the charity's me. They might not be feeding you. That's a charitable contribution. No, bro, we is taking that money.
18-year-old named Azzy Robinson. Azzy had been the target of bullies for years, and it tore him apart. He said it made him feel worthless. It would make him not want to leave the house.
He became reclusive and would sleep all the time.
But when Azzy's classmates realized he was bullied, they decided to do something big. His classmates chipped in to buy Azzy some new shoes, as well as some new clothing.
Amazing. Yeah, bro, you couldn't even give him some Jordans, them weak-ass Nikes, bro. Come on. I'm trolling, but like, you know, it's the thought that counts.
This is nothing, Azzy. All the stuff you've done for everyone in this class, you deserve way more than this.
Azzy was in tears.
Amazing.
Azzy's teacher had this to say.
I heard him say, for once it feels good to be Azzy.
Oh.
And I said, what a joy.
It's amazing how a few classmates doing a good deed completely changed Azzy's life.
Okay, what were they bullying him for? Because his clothes don't even look that bad. I was coming to school in some Crocs. I'm just thinking, like, how did the shoes fix him up? I'm glad he feels better, but what are y'all bullying him for? Especially if he's a nice kid.
Finally able to feel good about himself after so many years.
Almost proud to be me, for once.
And seeing as Azzy is known as being such a nice kid, he really does deserve this. But a kid who had bullying even worse was Phil Mick from Indiana. Phil had been bullied all through the 5th grade. But on his first day of 6th grade, something was different. Phil's mother had called the owner of a nearby bike shop. And on Phil's first day of 6th grade, 50 bikers showed up with him, ensuring that no one is going to bully Phil. They first took Phil to breakfast, and then headed up—
Hypothetically speaking, let's say a kid bullied him that day. What would they have done? Like, would they have like put up to their house and be like, y'all better move out? I don't understand.
Off on their motorbikes. Phil was able to walk into school with a big smile, and came home with a smile on his face.
Great.
Because after that day, no one picked on Phil. Bikers are sometimes seen as scary, but these bikers are clearly great people. Phil can now finally enjoy school, and focus on learning and having fun. These stories prove you can change a person's life with kindness. Simply sticking up for someone could actually save a life. Let me know in the comments which of these stories you found the most inspiring.
I'm not gonna lie, I like when the internet gets together and actually decides to be nice, because I feel like we're in the era of the internet where people just love seeing people's downfalls. People love hating. People just love spreading negativity. YouTube, let me know which story you thought was the craziest. Make sure you guys show some love today and whatnot. Join us on Twitch, like and subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Waxer for life. Love y'all, and peace.